Hello dudes and welcome back to episode 58 of my Liverpool save on FM14. So I'm going to play Man U today and we're also going to play Everton in this episode. And I hate it when it does that. Right, okay, so we've got the fixtures up from the previous games. I can't actually remember. I think the last game I played was it Juventus? I think I might have done. So I've played a few games since then. So we beat Wigan 2-0. Balotelli and... Okay, Balotelli, surely that's just must have been an own goal or something. Yeah, Balotelli scored and they scored an own goal. And then we went to Chelsea. Should have actually won this game, you know. A late Oscar goal made them saved them a point, really. Or they made them have a point even. But we dominated that game against Chelsea, which is surprising. The counter-attacking's really working away, I'm finding. It's working really well for me. Against Newcastle, we battered them. 2 Ferreira goals and 2 Lamela goals, who's been insane recently. I'll show you Ferreira's record. He's got 7 and 8 in the league. He's got 15 in 16 games overall, 1 sub appearance, 7.76, which is crazy good. I've had a few injuries recently as well. So beat Olympiacos 4-2. We were 4-0 up inside 19 minutes, and I was thinking, oh my god, this could be 8-0, this could be 9-0, but no, they came back into the game, and we beat them 4-2. So the group ended. We won every single game, which is incredible, but we had a pretty weak group apart from Juventus. But it was good. I mean, it went really well. So other teams that got promoted. I said promoted again. I said that in the last video. So the teams that went through: Real Madrid, Marseille, Bayern, Benfica, Dortmund, Man U. There's us, CSK Moscow, top their group. PSG actually went out, that's surprising. Atletico went through, Barcelona and Napoli, Chelsea, Porto, Man City and Schalke. So as you know, if you followed the series so far, we played Schalke in the Europa League final last year. We've actually drew them again in the... where is it? Yeah, we drew them in the first knockout round. So I'm quite chuffed with that. I mean, we dominated them in the final, got a better squad this time round, so I'm pretty happy about that. The only thing about in the league at the moment is we drew 7 games already, and we only drew 8 games last season. The entirety, the whole season, we only drew 8 games, and it's not even halfway through, and we drew 7. So that's a problem. We haven't lost yet, which is good, but drawing 7 games. I mean, we're joint with Man City on points even. Reading are third. Reading are surprising because they've been doing really well. Like the third now, they finished 8th, which is a decent for them. 11th, but they seem to just fall away. But this is going to be an interesting game against Man U. I like to play control and retain the possession at home, and then I kind of just untick, retain possession, and go counter when I'm away. It kind of depends on like which team I'm playing, but Luke Shaw's injured, Sacco's suspended, May is injured, and Balotelli's just coming back from an injury. But Ferreira's in such good form that I'll play him. Yeah, let's go into the game. I mean, it should be an interesting game. Hopefully it's not just a boring draw, because I'll be annoyed if we drew again. But Man U's team: Quintero, Dembele, Fellaini, El Shaarawy, Lukaku, Insigne, Ben Davis. It's a really, really good team. So hopefully we can do. I think it's actually stronger than my team at this minute in this game. If I have a full strength side on form, I think mine will be better, but I'll have to see what happens. It's quite a dark pitch today. Usually it's quite bright. But I guess it is December, isn't it? I was looking at the contract expiring for the summer, and there's not that many good ones. Only Vitinho. That's at Porto now. You might have seen that I was interested in signing him. I think it was the start of this season, but I rejected it. Or maybe the start of last season. Oh, Ferrero puts us ahead. Great goal. He's so good. Sign him for Mexico as well. I definitely recommend him. He's scored so many goals. But what was I saying? I have no idea what I was just saying. Oh yeah, contract expiring. Yeah, there's not many players that are that good. But we could go 2-0 up here, actually. No, it wasn't to be. But I was a bit disappointed in that. But I'm hoping if we get through the Schalke game, get into the quarterfinals, if we don't get too hard of a team, I think we can beat pretty much any team at the moment. And if Ter Stegen doesn't do that, what was that? Really? We were in control, 1-0 up, and he boots the ball straight to him. Obviously out of position. See what I mean? Like, he does dodgy shit, but what can you do? We nearly went straight back in front. We do go straight back in front. That's an own goal by Lukaku. So, Sega making a mistake and then Lukaku putting the ball in his own net. That's hilarious. But, yeah, I kind of really want to try and get to the semi-finals and even the final, you know. I will be ending this series as soon as we win the Champions League, but I will be doing another series. But I'd like to, hear from people who obviously watch this series. Who do they want me to go next? I want to go maybe a small club, maybe in the Skrill South or North. It depends. I'm not really too bothered, but I want them to be small. I want it to be a challenge. I mean, I did it a few FMs ago with, obviously not on YouTube, but I just did it myself with Vauxhall Motors, and I managed to get them to League 1, but then got relegated, so I kind of gave up. But winning 3-1, because I kind of talk and then lose concentration, but Ferreira scores a goal there, and complete control now, which is nice to see. But I am liking this tactic. It does work, and it works on counter as well. Sometimes we get unlucky. We had a few dodgy, bit of a bad reaction there actually. We had a few dodgy draws, maybe against weakened sides that we should have got the 3 points. But you know, we still yet to lose, and that's the main thing. I mean, we've got Everton away. We'll see how strong my team is because it's 3 days, and my team got a few injuries. But we'll definitely see the depth of the squad in that game. But it's El Shaarawy. He's got loads of space. Fellaini misses it. Stegen actually saved that. It's quite hard to see the ball. I would have liked them to make the ball quite a bit brighter. I don't know if that's just myself, but or my eyes. I would like to see the ball bright, them to make the ball brighter. That's what I'm trying to say, because it's sometimes hard to follow. But yeah, see, I've got no other left back because Luke Shaw's injured. He's gonna have to stay on. That's a shame. Will Hughes can come off though. Ward-Prowse can get the nod, and yeah, I think that'll do. Hughes actually on the ball, and he runs into his own teammate. Quintero, he can hit them. He's not. He's going to cross it in though, and Lukaku's going to make up for his own goal and score his 16th goal of the season. So definitely Man U are coming back into this. I just kind of think maybe I should go counter for the remaining bit and tick out untick retain possession, just to see if that helps us see out the game. Obviously we're inviting them to attack on us, but I think we've still got a goal for it, of course. This might backfire. Hopefully no one does any stupid shit. But here's Lamella. Gets tackled. He's got to be more aware than that. Danny Welbeck, of all people, has just jogged through the fucking team. Oh my god. So we had a 3-1 lead. Looked like it was an easy game. And we've lost that lead. Danny Welbeck, of all people, though, just ripped at 2 of our players with a single left ball roll. I have no idea. But this looks like it's going to be another disappointing draw. Should we got 3 points here? I can't even see the fucking ball. It's quite frustrating. But yeah, we'll try and go attacking. If we lose now, that'll be dire. And they scored. Oh my god. Okay. Alright then. This is probably the first time that this has happened in 5 seasons that I've been ahead by more than 2 goals and they've come back to win. So, you know, that second half performance was fucking awful. Nah, I'm far from pleased. We had totally dominant, we were totally dominant the whole, most of the game, you know, we just gave up. I've no idea why. They scored 3 goals in 20 minutes. That's just pathetic. That is really bad. So there you go. I'm no longer unbeaten. That's probably it's going to send me second. Got Everton now on the back of a home loss to Man U. We deserve to win. The players will bounce back. I'm not even going to discuss that. Yeah, talking about how good Ferreira was. Yes, he was really good. But that's awful, though. That is actually awful. Okay, now we've got Everton, and we've just lost 4-3 at home after giving away a 2-goal lead. That's shocking, that honestly is. Who's Sterling wanted by? Is it still Spurs? Spurs keep on like being interested in him and then going away, but we'll have to see. I think I load too many leagues, you know, because this takes forever. And my laptop's pretty good, so I don't even know. Don't even know. That's why I usually pause it and just skip to the games. Yeah, Man City did win actually. Let's see who they beat. They beat Everton 4-0. So we're both going into the Merseyside derby with like on the back of disappointing losses. Obviously mine being worse because they were actually away and I was at home. But transfer list is he on my shortlist? Looks like it. He shouldn't be on my shortlist. I want to actually see how big my shortlist is. 50. Who's the most valuable player? This guy. Is that the same guy that... Yeah, it's the same guy that I was looking to sign maybe from Shakhtar, but Benfica picked him up. He looks really good for an 18-year-old though, them stats are awesome. It'd be much better than that 3.5-star potential. Guarantee that. Victor Wanyama's doing well. That was disappointing though. Hopefully we get the win against... If we have back-to-back defeats, you know. We've got Tottenham at home as well. That's just... It's going to absolutely murder the morale of my team if we lose now. Again. But let's just stick with what's been working. I mean, it could have just been like a bit of a hiccup. But I don't know. Ward-Prowse will be fit now for this game. So I'll bring in him and Lucas. Hughes is not fit. Vienna's going to come in. Sacco's suspension's over. See, he's not fit, but I've got no other left back. And I'd actually play an unfit. I'd rather play a bit of a dodgy Danilo than that guy. So Sterling can come in for Lamella, though. So he'll do the job. So let's go into the game. Hopefully, you know, that won't have the effect. They've got Van Ginkel. Now he was transfer listed by Real Madrid, and they wanted about 6 million. How did they manage to get him for free? I remember I was considering signing him and then loaning him out, but then I realised he's quite old anyway. But that's bollocks. Fucking AI got hacks. What? Milner's coming along. I mean Milner. Ross Barkley's coming along nicely. I was looking at Milner in the corner of my eye. But yeah, that's a bit unusual. Everton have a decent team though. I'm surprised they've managed to keep hold of Ross Barkley this long. I would have thought maybe Chelsea, Man City, or Arsenal, you know, the usual bigger teams would have picked him up by now. Because obviously he won't move to Liverpool because of the rivalry. So wouldn't mind having him at Liverpool, even if he is an Everton player. He's still so good. Right, let's see what we can do. Wow, that's such a heavy touch by Munyon. Again, Ward-Prowse with a heavy touch. What's going on? So, that probably should have been a goal. Everton have started this game so much better. Oh, Stegen actually saved that apparently. How did he still manage to get there? That's a good tackle. Now we're just hoofing it up. Since when, if my When have my instructions been hoofed up? That's so annoying. We start this game really, really poorly. They've got the three attacking midfielders. I've got the pretty much the same formation, but with two wingers. Oh, Munyon hit the crossbar. What? He should have buried that. So it's telling me to retain the ball. Usually I don't, and it's alright. So we'll give it a bit of time. You know, maybe till half time, see what happens. But we've got a corner here. The corners, definitely since the patch, have been different. I don't think I've scored one. It always like that, the near post, so I might have to adjust that as well. The near post is definitely not as OP. Oh, so Leverin's... Oh, this is a dodgy free kick to give away. Good save, Stegen. We're kind of getting dominated. I mean, the shots are similar, but the possession's poor. Ferreira giving it away. Oh, he's getting it back, though. Oh, he should have scored. He's got to score. We've had three clear-cut chances. And only 3 shots. I just don't know how. How we're not ahead. I'm just worried if we go control now, that'll play into. I don't know though. They're probably gonna take the lead here. No. It's really quite a close game. I mean, they're dominating the ball though. See, I like to play counter-attacking, but kind of like an Arsenal style counter-attacking, high tempo, control the ball. We didn't get to see the end of the highlight, so they haven't fixed that, where it just cuts off randomly. But Ward-Prowse on a free kick, what can he do? Whips it in. Oh my god, nearly. Danilo? Ward-Prowse? No. I'm considering, it's been a close half, but I'm considering going control. I'm retaining the ball. Just see, maybe it'll work. We've got better midfielders than them. I just think it might work. If it doesn't, then it's solely my fault and we should have stayed as counter, but we'll see. There's no point going attacking, especially with them match stats. It just would not work. Obviously, if we go a goal down, then we're going to have to. But that's a different story. Fitness is okay. Hasn't dropped below. Munyon's dropped. But then again, my squad. Okay, Lamella can come on maybe for Munyon, and then I'll swap Lamella with Sterling because I think Lamella's stronger on that right side. Hasn't actually done anything in the second half. Us going control has actually slowed the game down a lot. It's just made cut down the chances completely. But let's see if we can maybe nick a 3 points here. Lamella, Sterling. Oh yes, we did. But I'm not gonna hold my breath because Man U obviously scored them 2 late goals last time. But this would be a nice result, especially after losing to Man U such a shitty way. But let's make a few subs. Aga for Mansour and Ross can have the last 3 minutes. Can we maybe nick a second? No. Okay, so we picked up a nice 3 points against Everton away. It's good stuff. That's good stuff. I'll just check where that leaves us in the table. So we're actually top again, but City, everyone else behind us has got a game in hand. I mean, it's not the worst. 7 draws is a lot, you know. But it could be worse, you know. We could be second, but it just allows everyone to catch up. Like Chelsea, if they all win, you know, it's cut with between a couple of points, you know. So that's pretty frustrating. I'm just debating also whether to actually play. We drew Notts Forest in the Capital One Cup, And I just think that that's such a weak four teams left. I mean, apart from us, obviously, but the other three teams are pretty weak. I mean, Everton, obviously they're good, but I think I can beat them pretty much. Um, they're going to beat me maybe 1 out of 5 times I play them. So the other two teams expect to win every time. So I don't really think showing that'll be interesting. There's not many interesting games. So what I might do is just skip all the way until the Arsenal Schalke game. No, actually, Schalke. Yeah, Arsenal Schalke, I think. Or I might actually do 3 in that episode, but it depends how long it'll. No, it'll take too long now because it's like a month gap. But I'll come back at the Arsenal Schalke game. It gives me a little bit of time to just go through and then play games that are maybe not interesting. But it'll be interesting to see what happens because that's a disappointing loss. But oh well. But if you enjoy the series, guys, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.